17. God's covenant with Abraham. God visits Abram again. When Abram was 99 years old, God appeared to him again. God said,
I am God Almighty. Walk with me and trust me. I am making a special promise with you, a covenant.
God reminded Abram of the promise he made long ago, that Abram would become the father of many nations. Even though Abram and Sarai were very old, God still planned to give them a son, a new name, Abraham. God said,
Your name will no longer be Abram. Now you will be called Abraham, which means father of many.
And God changed Sarai's name to Sarah, which means princess. God said that kings and nations would come from them. Abraham laughed. He was almost 100 years old, and Sarah was 90. Could they really have a baby? But God said,
Yes, Sarah will have a son. You will name him Isaac, which means laughter.
God's special sign, a covenant. God told Abraham he was making a special promise called a covenant. A covenant is like a sacred promise that can never be broken. To help Abraham and his family remember the covenant, God gave them a special sign.
Every boy in your family and every servant must be marked to show they are part of my promise.
God said. This mark was called circumcision, and it was a way to show they belonged to God. Abraham listened carefully and obeyed God. That very day, he made sure everyone in his family followed God's instructions. A promise forever. God said,
I will be your God and the God of your children and their children after them.
Even though Abraham didn't know how everything would happen, he trusted God. Abraham believed that nothing was too far for God, not even having a baby at 100 years old. And Abraham knew that God keeps his promises. Genesis 17. I will keep my covenant with you and your children after you. Hey kids, God made a forever promise to Abraham, and he kept it. Sometimes we don't understand how God will keep his promises, but we can always trust him. Tune in next time for what happens next in the Bible.